back to Freedom Wanderer. I'm Chuck McDonald. I'm so happy you are here with me today. Today, I got a little twist for you. I'm going to do something a little different, kind of. I used to do these before, and I haven't done them before, so I'm going to do you a video in my kitchen. So come on along. We're going to be making a poke bowl today. I'm going to show you how I make poke for me, the way I like it, the way I've done it over the years. It's so much fun. So come on, let's get started. All right, so as you can see, I've got my fish and I've got all the ingredients I'm going to be using in this. Let me take you through and show you exactly what I'm using, and then I'll show you how I put it together. Okay, wait a second. Let's talk about poke. What is poke? Now, you can tell by my southern accent, I grew up in the South, in the deep South. In fact, my state has South in the name, South Carolina. I grew up about an hour east of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I now live here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where my ocean kitchen is at. That's what I'm calling it, the ocean kitchen. And I did not have a clue what poke was as I grew up. In fact, I really didn't even know much about it as an adult. It's not served in restaurants here. It's not where you can run out and just go grab some poke and come home. It's not something we do here in the South. I learned about poke when I went to the beautiful state of Hawaii, or Hawaii as we say here in the South. In 2019, September 2019, I had the privilege of being able to finally go to the state of Hawaii. We stayed on the island of Oahu on the North Shore. If you're a surfer, you completely understand that area. That is like the surfing capital of the world, maybe. A lot of surfers go there, those big 20, 30-foot waves that they ride. That's another story. But I went to a luau, because when you go to Hawaii, you go to a luau, and that's where I learned about poke. So basically, poke is a raw fish served with vegetables and whatever type of sauces you want to put on it. And the reason I say that is each region like Hawaii or Japan or some of the other Polynesian islands like Fiji, Tonga, New Zealand, they all serve it with a little twist, okay? So now, when I say a raw fish, we are talking about sushi style. Sushi grade fish is what you want to use. I personally love ahi tuna when I do it. And if you know the difference between ahi tuna and regular tuna, leave it in the comments and let's see if you know what you're talking about, because I learned about that over in Hawaii. Anyway, back on track. So poke is not something I can get here locally, so I have had to learn to make it myself. And so experimenting over the years, learning how to do authentic Hawaiian poke and authentic Japanese poke and Fijian poke, I kind of came about with my own personal recipe. So that's what this is. So if you are a person who likes poke, but you kind of live where poke's not a thing, like it's not a popular thing, you can't go to restaurants and get it, this is kind of my version. So I hope you enjoy. Now let's get started with all the ingredients. Okay, so I'm starting with my protein is ahi grade tuna. Locally sourced. I believe in locally sourced. Now, whatever region of the country or the world you're in, it may not be easy to get ahi tuna or regular tuna. You may have to get it frozen. Those are things we deal with. It can all work if you take care of your protein and do it right. I have green onion. I have white onion. I have some low sodium soy sauce. I love this Hellmann's creamy sriracha because I like mine spicy. I absolutely love Mike's hot honey. I'm going to use a little bit of salt. I'm going to use just a little bit of ground ginger powder because I don't use a lot of ginger, so there's not a need to have ginger laying around, so I use it this way. I've got my bowl, I've got my fork, so let's get started. Okay, so in doing your tuna, you want to find all the little lines and you want to cut with the grain, but you want to cut them in bite-sized pieces. For me, that's roughly between 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch. That's where I like it the best. And so you want to cut it all in little cubes. You don't want to make it tartare where you beat it and cut it and mash it all up. You actually want just some cubes of beautiful tuna. And you don't want to saw on the meat. You want to just be able to cut and pull. Okay? So, as you can see, it's about 1/2 inch. Roughly 1/2 inch to 3/4. So down and cut. Down and cut. Down and cut. And you can see the sizes right there. That is beautiful ahi tuna. All right. So I'll pick up the pace here. I've got 2 roughly maybe 3 to 4 ounce tuna steaks that I'm using for my poke. And if you grew up in the South like me, when I first saw the word poke, I called it poke. It is not poke, it is poke. And I wish you guys were here. This meat is so tender and so beautiful. To me, you cannot beat ahi tuna. And again, if you know what ahi tuna is, the difference, leave it in the comments. Let me see if you actually know the difference. All right, so we're getting down here. With our poke. And please, guys, as I'm doing this, if you have any questions, any comments, any things you would maybe change in the recipe, let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna, to use my cutting board, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my bowl. Some people like to put a little bit of oil on it, like a vegetable oil, canola oil, coconut oil. I don't do that because I use the Mike's Hot Honey. Now, just a little bit of green onion. Not a lot, that's why I didn't even take the rubber band off of that. A little bit of green onion. And just a little bit of white onion. I don't want to overpower it. The white onion is for crunch. It is also for flavor. I love raw onion. I'm weird that way. But that may be too much. Just so you can see. Just a little bit to dress it up. Okay. Let's put this off to the side. We'll clean that up later. Okay. So now I love just a tiny bit soy sauce. Tiny bit more. Soy sauce has a lot of sodium in it. You do want to add just a little bit more salt. Not a lot, just a touch. Wait a minute, before that, let's do just a touch of ginger, and I almost poured the entire thing out. That would not have been good. Ginger is real sweet, and it's a beautiful palate cleanser. Okay, Mike's Hot Honey. I would say maybe a tablespoon, really not a whole lot. Now this is spicy, so is the Mike's Hot Honey, so gently. I would say about the same amount, roughly tablespoon worth. All right, and that's all my ingredients, guys. We're gonna stir this all together and let it marry. See how that honey makes the tuna start to glisten and shine? That is what a lot of people use the oil for, is just to make the tuna look beautiful. That is starting to look amazing. I am going to let this sit for just a few minutes and let everything kind of marry together, and then we'll do a taste test. Okay guys, let's talk health. It's almost summertime. People are looking for those bikini bodies, or you guys are trying to tighten up a little bit before we put your swim trunks on. And we're in the kitchen today making some fresh poke for you guys, learning how to use fresh local ingredients to source your own food and become more healthy as we eat. So that's why I'm so grateful for Slenderize being a part of this video today, and also a part of this channel. In every one of my videos, in the descriptions, there's always a link to Slenderize. Slenderize are drops, not pills, not tablets. They're drops you use 10 minutes before each meal, and it helps with cravings, it helps you lose weight, it helps with hormones. It's got a lot of good side effects to it. Just try it out. There's a link in the description below. Just click on it. You can check it out. If you use the code CHUCK91, all capital letters, CHUCK91, at purchase, you get a 15% discount. If you become a subscriber, where you get it every month, you get another 15% discount. So you can get it for 30% off. Just check the link below, check into it, get all the information for you nerdyaks. I will let you know that in 2023, Slenderize sales skyrocketed 1,800%. Not 18%, 1,800. People's lives are changing. People I personally know that use Slenderize, their lives are changing. So go check it out. Link in the description below. Now let's get back to making a bowl of poke. So here we go. Locally sourced Ahi Tuna poke. Please do local. Support your local small business owners. Okay, that's amazing. The white onion, can you hear that? Just a crunch. I'm gonna need a minute. That is amazing. I fell in love with poke in Hawaii, and I'm grateful I did. So, again, leave a comment if you know the difference between ahi and regular tuna. Let me see if you know. Second of all, source locally. I understand people live in parts of the country and even the world that can't get fresh seafood. I do not go tuna fishing, so I have to source tuna to go. I love to spearfish, which is rare to do with tuna, especially where I'm located. So, source it as best you can. Even if you get frozen, if it's done right, local fish markets, local grocery stores with good reputation for seafood, source your stuff that way. Take care of it, wash it off, dry it off real good, clean it. Tuna, green onion, white onion, and a variety of beautiful sauces on top of it. This would be Chuck's poke. This is what I love. This is what I crave. I eat it a lot. I love it. It's healthy, it's organic, and it's awesome. It's amazing. Try poke. Make you some at home. If you try this specific recipe, please comment below and tell me what you think. Even if you say, well, I didn't like this or I didn't like that, that's great. This is put together with things that I like. I like spicy things. I love onions. I've seen people put sesame seeds over the top. That a lot of people take it and put it on a bed of rice or a bed of greens for a salad, mixed greens. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of ways of getting to do it. The deal is, get out there and start cooking your own food. It's the healthiest way to do it. So, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm so overwhelmed by the comments and the love I get. Thank you guys for being a part of my channel. Thank you for being here, being a part of my life. This is just who I am, what we do. Please, if you've watched this far and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do it. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. Thank you for helping the channel grow. I'll see you in the next adventure. Remember, friends, life is an adventure. You have to get off the couch and live it. We'll see you in the next one.